Okay, welcome back to the pole barn estimate, video number 4. Where we left off is on the purlins. We went ahead and selected the purlins. Now, building overhang. None is not an option. 0 is. Same thing with the gable end. I'm going to do 0 overhangs on this particular building. Okay, when we hit next, this is for the truss loading. You can pull up a truss drawing, and then you'll see the truss loading on the drawing. You go ahead and you put that in. Right now, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it alone as is. Well, you know what? Out west, you're going to probably see something like this: 25, 5, and 1, 4, 5. We're going to say 5 on the bottom load. That way you can have a ceiling, an interior. On the interior, you could have a metal ceiling. 25, 5, 0, and 5. Okay? The truss spacing, we're going to set that to 96. All right? You have some advanced settings in here. The advanced settings, where you set your heel height, a standard heel, I will show you a picture of in a second, and then a non-standard. And if you choose a non-standard, we're going to ask you to type in the decimal equivalent. Okay? And then we have the bottom chord laterals, which we've talked about and I showed you pictures of, and the web restraints, which I've also showed you pictures of, and the wind bracing. That's that diagonal bracing on the roof if you want it. And then this is the number of truss plies that you have. Okay? All right. So now, if I go to search, it did not find a truss in our database that met all those requirements. No big deal. You just come in and you select what the top chord size is going to be, what your bottom chord size is going to be, and which truss company we're dealing with. We're going to deal with Heartland Truss, and this SKU number, this can get tricky. Put in special order. If you don't stock them, then you don't have an item number. So just type in capital SO. It will automatically generate an item number for this particular truss. If you do a structural gable, remember that's the one that has the wall girts already built into it. We're going to do special order. The price, we're going to set the price at, they're $150 a piece. Okay. And the girt size is 2x4. And the girt spacing is 24 on center. All right. And then this, the truss itself, the commons, not the structurals, the commons, we'll say they're $100 each. Next. All right. Now, if I go back and look at this again, look at the item numbers for the common truss and the structural gable. Remember, I typed in SO, but Maestro automatically incremented those. So it's called a class code SKU, okay? All right, now if we did a search for that truss, next time we're going to see it. Yeah, we're already running out of memory again here. So you'll see the truss, okay, that found a standard truss. The Heartland is the name of the company. And then we had the price that was last updated, top chord size, bottom chord, and it has a 0 overhang. Same thing for the structural gables. So if you select those and hit update, it'll preload those back into the system. All right, so we hit next. I don't want any fascia and soffit on this building. I chose an ag building. However, notice they say optional. That means, hey, you could still put a fascia on. You're not going to get a soffit on a 0 overhang, but you could select a fascia. Why would you do that? You might want one for a gutter board on the eave side. But if you do select fascia, we're going to shorten your metal by the distance of that fascia. And the same thing on the gable ends. Very rarely will we have somebody put them on the gable ends. But in this particular case, we do have the option. And if you did, you would get your metal, depending on the pitch, would be shortened by the distance of the plumb cut of that subfascia. So if you had a 2x6, it's going to be the plumb cut, the level line through that 2x6, plus the trim. So you get a slight bit of trim thickness you got to deal with there as well, subtracted from the metal from going all the way up to the top of the top chord. Okay, so we're going to leave both of those empty. We're going to hit next. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start with another video. I'm going to end this one right here. We're going to leave off at this section right